Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Detex, part number ECL-439K. This is a strike for their ECL 230D. This is one of the two strikes that are automatically included with the 230D, and this is the Mortise style strike. And here's what it looks like. Just a piece of cast, probably zinc would be my guess. It's not magnetic, and I would guess it to be zinc. The ECL 230D is going to include the it's going to include the 439K and the 437K, which is a surface strike, and you'll then elect to choose which one you're going to install. You might, surface mounted is the one we normally see. Why you might want a mortise style strike? Well, you've got that much less hardware projecting into the opening. When you cut that prep in the frame to recess this in, or what they call the mortise it, it's still surface mounted naturally. You're not going to prep the frame for this faceplate size and then add mounting tabs. Although you could, that would be really nice. It's not expected that you're going to do that. 1.1 wide, 2 3/4 tall, so it's the same size as a typical deadbolt strike. If you were going to install it that way, be mindful that the template will not necessarily, is going to be slightly off because of the thickness of what you're prepping there. And we'll get to the template in a moment. So the ECL 230D includes the 439 and 437 strikes. If you need a different one, you'll have to order it differently. The thickness of the faceplate is 0.161 inch. 0.161 inch. Overall depth, about 7/8 of an inch. Inside, about 13/16 by about inch and 1.25, I would say. Okay, now this raised area here that you see, this goes towards the face of the door. This goes towards the outside of the opening, and will give a way for the bolt when it enters to not only pull the installation closer or tighter to the door, causing it to draw the door in, but also will give you an ability to, I'm sure that it makes operation when you hit the paddle. Retracting the bolt is going to be simply easier because you've got less surface area for it to be making contact with and rolling or sliding down off of that shaped guide that's in there. Okay, so that will go towards the face of the door. A couple of screws are going to be included for installation. Probably going to need to upgrade the screws would be my guess. Drill and tap, whatever, if it's reinforced, etc. Now, there is a link below this video to a document called Details, and that's really just a section out of the manufacturer's catalog that will allow you to review the accessory items that you would commonly see with an ECL 230D, and your strikes are listed there on page 3. They're shown graphically how they would install. For an outswinging door, they're showing both the 437 and 439 installed. You're obviously installing only one of those two. The 437 is the one that I see primarily. Now, there are two other links below this video, and those are to the installation templates. There are two of them. One's for a left-hand reverse door, the other's for a right-hand reverse door. Otherwise, they're the same document. Now, it's not listed here, but the installation template for the 437 would show you the difference in backset. So when you mortise the strike to the frame, per their installation template, you are going to achieve a backset of 2.5 inch. From the edge of the door to the vertical center line of reference of installation, based on this strike, it's 2.5 inch. If you have a surface strike, the 437, that dimension becomes 3 3/8. So, you might also need to consider the strike type if that 7/8 of an inch that you can move it over by using the mortise strike is crucial. That's what you would end up doing as well. So select the template that is appropriate for your hand of door. It shows you the dimensional properties of where to drill the holes, what size prep to make the installation as well. And again, if you're going to install, and it's not even called out, but if you were to mortise this, which would be nice, you would be looking at decreasing that back set by, you know, 1/8 of an inch, almost 1/8. I would say that you'd be decreasing it by about 5/32 of an inch. It would be where I would end up putting that. Typical item to sell. Why we sell these? Because quite frankly, people come into 230Ds, they repurpose them, and then say, "Whoa, boy, the strike was left on the frame. I need a strike only." So it's not uncommon to need a strike in that regard. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Detex products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Any questions on the Detex ECL-439K Mortise style strike or any other Detex product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.